Hello everyone and welcome back to Trader Gainer. In today's video we're going to be speaking about how do cryptocurrencies gain value. Well, it's a very important question that each and every one of us should ask ourselves. Guess why? Because if we want to invest in something, we want to make sure that its value goes up, because if it goes up, that means we're making money. Make sure you stay tuned to find out how cryptocurrency makes money. See ya. And before we go straight into the video, make sure you go and check the links in the description down below. They'll be able to give you some discounts, or at least you'll be able to make some passive income if you go and join them. And without further ado, I think it's time to get straight into it and how you guys can gain value from the cryptocurrency world. In today's video, there's going to be 4 different things that we're going to be discussing, and mainly they're going to be about how cryptocurrencies gain value, as you probably thought about the thumbnail and everything else that's happening across the video so far. The first one is community involvement, or also known as hype. It's super crucial that we all understand that hyping can actually dramatically increase the value of a cryptocurrency. And pretty much all that matters is that they have a big amount of influencers at the back of their community, or if they have some people who are, really involved within the community, or there's tons of people within those Reddit pages, or something across different social media platforms that is going to create the hype. If it does create the hype, what matters is that the price of it is going to increase, and therefore you're going to be making money. The second thing is the scarcity, or also known as rarity. Obviously, as Bitcoin, we all know the coin itself, there's only 31 million that have been generated so far across the world. But what does that mean? It's scarce. So there's only 31 million, and what does that mean? That means that you guys, if you want to make some money off of the cryptocurrency world, off of Bitcoin necessarily, you need to have a big portion of Bitcoin, or even a small portion, doesn't really matter. But because there's only a few of them left, a lot of people will want them. So it's the same way as with everything in the world. The less there is of something, the more it's going to be wanted. So that's known as scarcity. So the less there is of this specific coin, of that specific cryptocurrency, is also known as the supply, the more it's going to get wanted by everybody who are watching, this specific coin and want to get a hang of it and get to know and to do some money, to make some money. The third thing, and actually one of the most important one, is actually the use case, or also known as, how it's going to be implemented within the real life scenario. And all that matters here is that there's actually an implementation for it. For example, there's different coins such as VeChain, there's Quant, there's also, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on and so on. But all that matters is how are they going to get implemented. For example, there's a cryptocurrency which is going to be implementing into the supply chain of a company, and it's going to have a super big, scalability potential. And it's going to also decrease the costs on what they're, spending on a day-to-day basis. And therefore, they're going to have much bigger profits. They're going to be putting more dividends out to their investors and so on. So there's so many things to discuss when it comes down to the, real life scenarios. So all you need to do is do your due diligence, do your research, and get to find out actually which ones are the best, and they're going to have the biggest long-term potential, but also short-term gains. And all that matters is the use case needs to be something, you can think of being used on a day-to-day basis, something that you feel like you're going to be using for yourself, or companies would want to purchase this, you want to utilize that, and that's pretty much it. And obviously the fourth one, which is pretty simple, is basically the demand. And it does include all of the previous 3 points in order for you guys to understand how the cryptocurrencies gain value. And that is basically, if the demand increases, obviously the price is going to increase as well. And if you have all of those 3 bullet points covered, and that's pretty much it, that means that the price of it is going to immediately increase without you understanding even how it happened throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month. And obviously you'll be able to purchase all of those cryptocurrencies, for example, the ones I mentioned, like VeChain, Quant, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on, either through crypto.com or through Binance, through Kraken, whatever the platform you wish. But there's plenty of videos we've already created about it, and you'll be able to check them if you click on the top right hand corner on the eye, or you can check the links in the description down below. And there you have it. These are all of the different variables that you need to consider if you want to know whether you should invest in a currency and whether it's gonna increase in value. And obviously we're speaking about the crypto market. If you have any questions whatsoever, make sure you put them in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and smash that like button, and make sure you share with your colleagues, friends, relatives, and so on. You get what I'm saying. Make sure you check in the description down below. There's gonna be plenty of links for you guys. There's gonna be massive discounts coming up, so make sure you check them out. And up to the next video. See you guys.